What up, you guys? It's Jason here with the Portuguese Brothers. Another secret movement tip for us pertaining to one of my favorite upper body, upper back movements, the upright row, aka the high pull. So, a lot of people tend to veer from this movement off the bat because it really jacks up their shoulders. Well, the reason is, again, we're not doing it properly. We're not getting the correct engagements in the right places, so the shoulder starts doing some funky things. By the end of this tutorial, you're going to basically see the relationship between, again, the upright row and our lateral raises and your shrugs and any other type of upper lateral type of movement, elevating those arms up in the air. So, long story short, when we're trying to do the upright row correctly, it's basically a first engagement of shrug to lateral raise with the elbows, and that's what we want to think about. So, again, without any weight in the hands, I'm going to kind of do a little demo of what our body's supposed to be doing in relationship to what it usually does if we're kind of going off this I'm just going to bring these weights on up type of idea. So again, we're trying to get the shoulders to activate, right? Big shoulders, big shrug to again open up the front of the shoulders. So now through this kind of lateral raise type of movement, I can pick up the elbows nice and high. And now I'm supported by my shrugs coming through, that if I drop my arms, I'm here and I'm not down here. And this is where the problem lies. So in the upright row, again, the people get the shoulder problem because they don't have good enough trap engagement. They're too tight in the shoulders. They can't lift up high to clear the shoulder to bring up. So what happens? The shoulder stays low, the elbow comes up, and now the shoulder has to crank forward to come up, and it gets blocked because there's no trap engagement coming in that upright row. So let's try and tinker around with our resistances so we can wake up those trapezius muscles and allow them to work in conjunction with all the other muscles in the upper back. So I get my weights in my hand. Again, I make sure, and at the same time, we don't want to be so robotic that we go shrug, high pull, in which if we have to in the beginning to get that even initiated, so be it. But in reality, it's a 1-2 flow as far as shrug, pull, shrug, pull, shrug, pull, okay? And again, that relationship lies all within the traps. Make sure and get the shoulders high so I can clear some space for that shoulder to open up as the elbow comes up, rather than keeping the shoulders low and then pulling up, and you can see that blockage coming in, internally rotating, cranking that shoulder, and again, really force feeding that impingement. But again, last thing, do we see the relationship now between the shrug and the lateral raise? It's a twofer as we're coming all the way up through the whole trapezius, through those lateral portions of our deltoids and our teres major, all those goodies back there, even that rotator cuff that's really going to help us crank down and back to get those shoulders to elevate. So high pull can be a really badass move if you do it correctly. Think about those ideas. That's a secret movement tip that's going to blow up your shoulders.